Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. And we're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
And if you hear my little child hollering around, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for Ella and Emma. I did say that they could put them down for a nap, though.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of this microphone, so if there's a constant buzzing you will hear, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's pretty loud. Pretty loud. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah. What is this? Halfway through November? Popping my fingers, sorry.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's almost Christmas.
I know, it's almost Christmas. Has everybody gotten their Christmas shopping done? Oh, me either.
Have we got all of our Christmas crafts crafted?
Ooh, no. No, we have not. All right, ASMR. Oh my. Hold on, I can't.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Wish y'all could see my face.
If I ever get episode 9 done.
It's the holiday season, okay?
And it's not that it's so hard to edit, because I've barely got it down to a science. It's just actually doing it.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's the holidays. Especially this week. I would not expect anything this week, you know? And then, hi everybody, welcome to our bookcast. I was messaging Faith. Today's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Faith! Yay!
Let me text her real
quick.
quick.
She's been having a time, I guess, while teaching, because she's a teacher, and she's having a little bit of a little hard time with her students. And I was like, happy birthday! I hope today that they just listen to you, and they're quiet, and they're willing to learn, and patient, and... Or I hope they brought you a cake and presents. And she was like, thankfully, it's Thanksgiving break. So.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? You're right. Duh.
Hopefully Will is listening to her and being patient.
Because he's probably the same as a child. So Will's cool. So, yeah.
He's going to beat me up at work.
Like,
you
Becky?
said what on the podcast, Becky?
Also, if I'm like super loud. Oh, did you?
I heard
Did you hear that? If I'm super loud, I'm so sorry. But yeah. So, yeah, we haven't recorded in about 3 years. Just kidding. It's only been 2 weeks. It just feels like 3 years.
Yeah, we missed last Monday because we had a funeral to go to. And it was the grandfather of one of my daughter's best friends. And I had never gotten to meet him. They had just moved in, actually, with my friends and their children, which I'm friends with the parents and my children are friends with the children, so they're family friends.
Yeah.
And we were so close to being able to meet him. He would have been so fun to know. Like when I went to the funeral, hearing all the fun things that he did for his kids and his grandkids, he sounds like a really great guy.
Yeah.
So I hate that I never got to meet him, but we went to support our friends and help them to feel comforted.
Yeah.
So we did that instead of record. Sorry we missed you guys, but I felt like that was pretty important.
Yeah, that's a completely valid excuse. That's nice of y'all to go and support and encourage your friends.
And it meant a lot to my friend Courtney. It was her dad. But it meant more so to her that Emma was there for her daughter.
Yeah.
It's hard to lose your grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he's one of your favorite people of all time.
Yeah.
My granddaddy was my favorite person ever.
Right.
It was really hard when I was 20.
Yeah.
And for her to lose him, and actually I probably did actually know this when it happened, but it had not registered. So we were talking at lunch yesterday after church. He passed away on her 18th birthday.
Wow.
I can't. That's so sad.
I hope that doesn't sit with her now for every birthday she has in a negative sense.
Right.
That's sad. That's sad.
Got the sad stuff out of the way.
So yeah, the crafting for Christmas, doesn't that sound like it should be that That sounds like something, doesn't it? Like the crafting for Christmas.
It does.
Yeah, I texted Becky the other day, and I was like, I just gotta get this off my chest. I don't think I'm gonna finish all the crochet presents that I was going to make for Christmas. I'm almost done with the 3rd blanket, but I have like 4 more I wanted to make.
Oh no!
5 more for people's birthdays, for people's Christmas gifts.
Oh man!
And I'm like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, that's so sad.
So now I gotta like get them something else. But you know, at some point, I'll give them
blankets.
The presents, right? They are all blankets. That's probably where I really went wrong too. But I'm enjoying it though. I like.
Because how big are the blankets? Like full size, queen size?
At least throw blanket size.
Okay, yeah.
So, you hear that little like thuds upstairs?
It's the pitter patter of little feet.
I know. Thud, 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 thud. Down here it sounds intense. Yeah, he gives those steps all he's got. But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna finish by Christmas at least. So that's a downer. But oh well. Should have seen that coming. I'm actually impressed with myself that I'm almost done with the 3rd blanket. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know
Maybe
if anybody
I'll get
remembers.
One more done.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers the temperature blanket that I was knitting.
I think with that though, that was because there was more to it than just making a blanket.
Yeah.
There was keeping track of the weather.
I've thought about I've humored the idea of making a new one, but in crocheting it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not the time, Brooke.
If I ever did another temperature blanket, I would do fewer colors.
Yeah.
I would have it be a bigger spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did I do? I did like 10 colors.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Now I would do it like 5 different colors or something.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway. So there's that. But man, the year is coming to an end. Slowly or quickly and slowly. Isn't that weird? It feels like the year has gone by so fast, but it feels like, oh my gosh, it's so slow. I have read a lot of books. I
haven't updated lately or haven't checked lately, but
I feel a little insane.
You are insane, actually.
When I look on Storygraph, when I look at the actual number, I'm like, there's no way. That's all. I've read all those books. There's no way.
When I've been editing the podcast, I'm like, golly, that's a lot of books.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's a good thing I'm only reading like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah. No, it's like, and you know, it doesn't matter how many books you read a year. It doesn't matter how many books you read a month. It doesn't matter. What matters is that if you enjoy reading, you're taking time to read, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how many you read, okay, for the record. It really doesn't. I like to set a goal, and I like to fly past it if I can. But
she's competitive. I don't know if we've mentioned that before.
And with myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. But I was what was I? I don't know I think it was a video I saw on Instagram. Somebody was like, this girl's sitting there, and she's like, I keep seeing all these videos of people who read, and they're like, 10 before the end, 10 before the end. And she's like, you're going to read 10 more books before the end of the year? And I was like, if I don't read 10 more books by the end of the year, something's wrong.
Right.
I was like, and she's like, I've only read 10 books this year. And I'm like, I could never. Oh, that's like I would be bored. I have to have something. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like I'm insane. I have to have a book all the time to feel grounded.
You're funny.
It's ridiculous. It's insanity is what it is. Okay.
But there's a lot of people who feel the same way, so.
Yeah, we're all insane together. And if we're all insane together, are we really insane?
Great question.
Thank you. So, I guess we should get right into it. I don't have any quotes, first of all. Just going to get that out there.
Oh.
No quotes. 0.
That's crazy.
Nilch.
You could just read something out of one of these books.
I just open a page. I probably could. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do something silly. Not silly. I'm gonna do something a little random. Okay. I'm gonna read this random quote. And
okay, go for it.
Okay. I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties, there isn't any privacy. That's so random. Do you know what that's from?
I do not know what that's from.
Do you know what that's from, listener? Okay. That is from... That's right. You're right. That's from The Great Gatsby.
Oh.
It has been on my mind.
One of Brooke's favorite books.
I love The Great Gatsby. I love The Great Gatsby. I don't think I think I've mentioned that a couple times on the podcast, but it has not come up a whole lot. I really enjoy The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And my favorite adaptation of The Great Gatsby is the 2013 film with Leonardo. I always want to say Da Vinci. DiCaprio.
Leo.
I just love that movie. I love The Great Gatsby. It's been on my mind a lot lately. And I'm like, I think I need to reread The Great Gatsby. I've also been thinking a lot about Station 11.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness. And actually, my friend Kaylee, she was messaging me. She went to her local library, and I was, just asking me. I was like, well, so did you get anything at the library? What did you get? And she said, no, because of whatever, this, that, and the other reason. And then she said, I might pick up a book called Station 11. I said,
You're like, please do it.
Hold the phone. I said, that
funny.
is literally like my favorite book. Please, just go ahead and read it. Please. I said, I have it. You want to borrow it? Like,
that's hilarious.
I said, that is literally like one of my favorite books. And she was like, that is so funny. I was like, that is really funny. You should read it. The book's not necessarily funny, but it's a great book. And I said I told her the whole thing, how I was like, I've got my mom to read it, Katie's read it, Lexi's read it, but Becky hasn't read it. Because apparently Becky hates me.
What a terrible friend that girl is.
So I have to, tally up all the people I've convinced to read it. So if I have ever convinced you to read Station 11, I'm so happy. And if you didn't like it, well, sorry. But I would like to know. What's wrong with you? First of all, I would like to know why you didn't like it, though, if you have read it. And if you have read it and you liked it, I want to know that, too. Because I just really love that book. So, yeah. Do you have any hauls or anything like that you want to talk about?
I sort of have a haul. It's not my book. But my niece wants me to read this book, so I'm going to start it this week, and we'll see how long it takes me to get through it, because it's a physical book.
A physical
book. And
I saw that book upstairs. That's why I was like, I'm trying not to be nosy. It was sitting on my end table.
And we all know that I'm terrible with doing physical books right now. So this book is called Just Stab Me Now by Jill Bearup.
Yeah, sure.
Who is this? Where's my name? That's funny. There's little sticky tabs on the front. They're not really sticky tabs, but like it's being annotated.
It's a part of the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat. That's cool.
So I'll read what it's about, because I actually don't know. But my niece said this is one of her favorites, and I think there's a sequel that she's currently reading.
Okay.
Let's see. A desperate mother, a dubious escort, and a deranged author who won't leave them alone. Oh, yeah, she did tell me about this. Okay. Caroline Lindley is determined that her new romance novel will be her best one yet. Fantasy, formal gowns, fencing, and, of course, a 20-something heroine to star in an enemies-to-lovers plot with all of Caroline's favorite tropes. But Lady Rosamund Hawkhurst is a 36-year-old widow. She has a war to stop and 2 children to get home to, and flatly refuses to take the correct approach to there being only one bed. What's an author to do? Especially when discussions with her editor might reveal that he and Rosamund's hot enemy have some suspicious similarities.
Oh.
It says it's based on her popular fantasy heroine YouTube short stories. Jill Bearup's debut novel brings us the best of worlds, both meta and medieval, inspired as enemies to BFFs, Rosamund and Caroline learn what it means to be the hero of your own story.
Wow. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and I feel like I need to look her up on YouTube.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So.
That sounds really fun. So it's like, just make sure I have this correct.
Yes, because you'll be lying to people about this book
for
later.
Sure. So let's go ahead and get it out in the air right now. So it's an author in the story that you're following, but you're also following along with her book she's writing.
Yes, I believe so.
And it's sort of like parallels with her life, probably, maybe.
Probably.
Interesting. Yes. That's fun. Is it YA? It seems... No, if she's like an author, she's probably an adult, so it's probably not YA.
I don't know.
So is it romance, Becky?
I don't know. I'm going to learn something new about my niece, I believe, by reading this book.
Hopefully nothing you didn't want to learn.
Oh, no. I know she would not.
Yeah.
If she read something like that, I'm pretty sure she would not recommend it to me.
Yeah.
I feel like she wouldn't do that.
Right. It was your phone. Like,
I wondered if that was my phone.
I don't know if y'all heard that. Sorry if you did. I'm going to let go of my microphone now, so... Sorry. That sounds really fun. So it's like a fantasy, maybe romance, but just sort of fun. It sounds like it might be funny, too.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be good.
It's going to be
I'm looking forward to reading it.
Yeah. That's fun. I have...
several books.
I got a burp.
Oh, it's because you're drinking that Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh!
I'm going to edit that out. Woo! Okay. So, I've got a couple things. Not that.
Oh.
I got these things I'm going to haul.
Okay.
I'm going to start with this. Don't look at that. This is called... So, it's funny. Sorry. Pause. So, the book you just hauled... Yes. She's got a real person who has a YouTube channel, who made like shorts or whatever. Mm-hmm. Funny, because this is by a girl who runs, I think she co-hosts, I think there's another girl that hosts with her, but she hosts a podcast, a true crime podcast.
Ooh.
It's very popular. It's called Crime Junkies.
Ooh.
I don't know if any of y'all listen to it. I have not. Sorry, I'm picking up the sticker on the back. I have not listened to that, or listened to her podcast, but my friend Katie does. And she found this at a Goodwill, and she knew I was interested in reading something by Ashley Flowers. So she was like, she got it for cheap, and she was like, you can just have it, because she already has it. And she said that's good. And so she's a sweetie pie, and got it for me. I really appreciate that. And Kaylee has also listened to Crime Junkies, and I think, no, Sarah has not listened to Crime Junkies. I think she thought about it. So I actually know a couple of people who have already listened to this podcast. It's blown up. So funny how that person has a YouTube channel. This person has a true crime podcast.
That is cool.
This is called All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. Sorry. It's not coming off. Okay. I'm going to read the synopsis.
Are you already reading it? There's
Spoiler.
a bookmark in it.
Oh, whose is that? Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So, okay. Kind of dark font. Everyone from Wakarusa, Indiana, remembers the infamous case of January Jacobs, who was discovered in a ditch hours after her family awoke to find her gone. Margot Davies was 6 at the time, the same age as January, and they were next-door neighbors. In the 20 years since, Margot has grown up, moved away, and become a big city journalist. But she's always been haunted by the feeling that it could have... I get excited, I'm sorry. Haunted by the feeling that it could have been her. And the worst part is, January's killer has never been brought to justice. When Margot returns home to help care for her uncle after he is diagnosed with early onset dementia, it's like walking into a time capsule, especially once news breaks about the disappearance of a 5-year-old, Natalie Clark, from the next town over, who's gone missing under circumstances eerily similar to January's. All the old feelings rush back, and Margot vows to find Natalie and to solve January's murder once and for all. But everyone seems to be hiding something. And the deeper Margot digs, the more resistance she encounters. Could January's killer still be out there? Is it the same person who took Natalie? And what will it cost to finally discover what truly happened that night 20 years ago? You can't ever know for sure what happens behind closed doors. So I hope you caught all that. So, yeah, it's a spoiler. I started it. I'm not too far in it, but we'll get there in a minute.
Alrighty.
I've got 2 more things to haul. Wow, do you like how the buzzing just like stopped on its own?
Yes.
So hopefully that stays. This is such a cute cover.
It is very pretty.
This is called Murder at Holly House by Denzil Meyrick. I know nothing about this except that it is a murder mystery at Christmas. So, Yorkshire, 1952. Christmas is fast approaching when a dead stranger is found lodged up the chimney of Holly House in the in the snow-covered village of Elderby. Is he a simple thief or a would-be killer? Inspector Frank Gatsby is ordered to investigate, but as is often the way for him, things don't go according to plan. When the local doctor's husband is murdered, Gatsby begins to realize that everyone in Elderby, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, is hiding something. And if he can't uncover the truth soon, the whole country will pay a dreadful price.
Ooh, the whole country.
Sounds dramatic, doesn't it? I got this. So at Barnes & Noble, I got this at Barnes & Noble. At Barnes & Noble, if you go to the Starbucks inside Barnes & Noble, buy anything, they sell whatever book they have on display is $5.
Oh.
And they had this one, and I was like, you know what? I read a true crime? No, wrong. I read a mystery, technically mystery romance, but mystery Christmas book last year around Christmas, and I actually liked it, because I'm not great with, like, seasonal stuff like that. I don't know why. I don't like it. I'm not, but I liked that one. That one was The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Don't remember the author's name. I'll put it in the show notes. It was really good, though. I liked it. It was very funny. Great banter. Intriguing premise. Whodunit. So I think maybe I'll enjoy this. Also, we're reading this for the book club.
Oh.
So I got it, and then we met, not this past Tuesday? No, yeah, this past Tuesday. And for the book club to talk about Road of Bones by Christopher Golden, I believe is his name. Mm-hmm. And that was a short horror book. Oh, the buzzing's back. Thank heavens.
What would we do without it?
I know. So we met up to talk about that, and at each meeting we try to pick the next one so they can get it ordered, and we'll talk about it at the next meeting. Didn't even click in my head that it was going to be Christmas. Not that I run the meeting or anything. I like to think about some things like that. Like for Halloween, I wanted to read a spooky book, and we didn't. And so...
That's okay, we did.
Yeah, we did, and it was really good. I'm really glad we read that. So and the lady who actually normally runs it wasn't there, so she lets my mom take over. Mm-hmm. And my mom forgot the Tupperware container that had the slips of our options, so we didn't pick out of it. My mom was like, okay, you go look for a book and you go look for a book. We went and dispersed.
That's hilarious.
I actually picked up a different book because I was thinking, you know what would be good? Something easy and simple and that we would all probably enjoy. Like a murder mystery. Mm-hmm. Or even just a thriller. But then I was like, oh, this is a Christmas murder mystery. That might be fun.
Right.
So we all voted on this. So I'm excited. I already had it. So I already bought it.
You're like, yay.
Yay. So we're going to read that.
Head start.
Yeah. Then... I'm sorry. Oh, there it goes.
Yay, thrift books.
Yay, thrift books. Look at that cover. It's got a chicken on it.
I like that cover.
Not only a chicken, it's got a rooster on it. Isn't this is like practically brand new. So this was when
nice.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast because it's been 3 years. Or if I just texted you and said that... No, I did, because I hauled Animal Farm on my Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I randomly discovered this book, and I was like, I think they're probably kind of a similar plot.
Okay.
So I bought it for that. But now, I don't think it is.
Oh.
I think it's just a little fantasy novel.
Oh.
Which is fine. So I'm gonna...
Well, tell everyone the title. You didn't say
Oh,
the
I'm
title.
so sorry, yeah. What do you mean? You don't know what I'm holding. This is... I don't know if I'm... Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. The Book of the Dun Cow. I don't know if it's Dun Cow or Dune Cow.
Oh.
But The Book of the Dun Cow.
That's how I think it's probably pronounced.
Thank you. By Walter Wangerin Jr.
Wow.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced. So, Walter...
All these authors are going to come after us.
Rightfully so. Walter W.'s profound fantasy concerns a time when the sun turned around the earth and the animals could speak. When Chanticleer?
Yeah.
Okay. The rooster ruled over a more or less peaceful kingdom. When the animals did not know... What the animals did not know was that they were the keepers of the worm, monster of evil long imprisoned beneath the earth, and worm Subterra was breaking free. That's literally all you get for the synopsis. But, so it's not like Animal Farm, but kind of, like the animals,
they talk.
They're characters.
Yeah.
They talk, they interact, they do things. So I think it's funny that a rooster is in charge.
Have you never heard of Chanticleer before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Please tell me.
I don't remember the story of Chanticleer, but
maybe something will ring a bell.
At me. I used to watch. Oh, I love old movies.
Yeah.
And Doris Day did a lot of musicals, and in one of her movies, I can't remember which one it was, she actually sings about Chanticleer the rooster.
Oh. Okay.
So, that's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay.
I probably looked it up at one point. I probably could tell you the story. Could have once upon a time, but...
That's neat.
Yeah, so...
So now that you've said that, all I thought Chanticleer, it was just a reference to something else, but they're naming the rooster that. But no, Chanticleer the rooster is something else.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. No, I did not know that. Yeah, I'm actually, kind of... it's so small... I don't know. I might read it soon. Who knows? I don't know. I like it. I like the cover. I like that. I enjoy when animals are main characters.
Right.
I haven't read a book like that in a while, but I do enjoy stories like that. So I got that, assuming it was in the same realm as Animal Farm, which it's kind of not, but whatever. Now I've discovered another book that I feel like I will probably love.
Oh. I've read the Canterbury Tales, so I probably...
Oh.
It's been a long time. So it says Chanticleer is a rooster and the main character in Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, appearing in the Nun's Priest's Tale.
Oh.
He's the protector of his farmyard, ruling over 7 hens and favoring Pertolote. Chanticleer is known for his striking appearance with a red crest, black beak, white nails, and burnished gold feathers. He crows every morning to herald the sunrise, believing his crowing causes it to rise.
The Canterbury Tales?
Yeah.
I don't think I've read the Canterbury Tales, so...
I had to read that in school. I think I had to read it in college is when I read it.
Okay, because I don't think I read that in high school, and I didn't make it far in college, so I don't think I read it in college.
Well, I took a English lit class,
Okay.
so that's probably what I had to read it in.
Okay, yeah. That sounds interesting. I've never read the Canterbury Tales, so now I feel like I need to. That's cool. So yeah, that's my haul. As you know, there's probably many other things, but I've gone a little crazy recently. I need to sort of reel it back.
Yeah.
Let's stop buying so many books. Let's read the books on your shelf.
Yeah. Is that what Austen is telling you?
No, that's what... No. Bless his heart. He's like, he doesn't even stop me. And he should.
He's like, whatever makes Brooke happy.
I'm like, I don't even care. He does not even care. And, which is fine. It's great. Except sometimes it's like, oh, we need to maybe put a top on this. Maybe cap out a little bit. Yeah. So, that's my haul. Thank you for coming to my podcast. Wait.
I already did my haul.
Right, you did. I also got some yarn, and I don't think Megan's going to listen. I got her Christmas presents. I'm not going to say what they are.
Oh, yeah,
just in case.
I can no longer talk about Christmas presents.
Yeah, but, yeah, so maybe yarn has something to do with it, but maybe that's why I said that. Anyway, okay. What have you finished since the 10th of November, Rebecca?
The only thing that I finished is, let me look it up. Oh, The Lord of the Silent. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
So that means I'm still reading Emma. I double-checked today, and I'm 91% through with Emma.
Oh, you're really, like, close.
Yes. And I also found out that Volume 8 of the Emma M. Lyons books is on Everand, so
good.
I will definitely be reading that this coming week.
Fantastic.
Let me correct that. I'll be listening to it in the car because physically I will be reading Just Stab Me Now.
Yeah, right. We know what our priorities are.
I just combined two segments. I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize.
I don't care about anything, so it's fine. I'm just kidding.
What are you currently
This is your podcast too. You can say whatever you want. So you're liking Emma now, or?
Yes, so Emma got better.
Okay.
So Emma is written in 3 parts, which I didn't know, but I'm wondering, I haven't researched it to know if this is what happened. They used to do serials in the magazines and newspapers. So they would write a story, but you'd only get part of it every week. Mm-hmm. This is in 3 parts, so I don't know if that's how it was, why it was written that way, or if she originally wrote 3 separate books and they were combined. Like, I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but after chapter 9, it said book 2, and then starts chapter 1. So book 1 is boring.
I appreciate your honesty.
I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
It actually picks up in chapter 8, which is towards the end of the book.
Like the entire book?
No.
Okay.
Book 1.
The first part.
Part 1. I'm sorry. Part 1. Part 2 is good.
Okay.
Part 2 is where it's like moving, and it just, and also it helps too that I've seen several versions of this story.
Right.
And I can see it happening in my head, but I wish that Emma's friend had not stopped reading it when he did, because I think, like she does, that he would really like the story. He liked Pride and Prejudice, and I feel like she does, similarly, that he would really enjoy this book. But if it's not something you have to read for school, for instance, House of the Seven Gables, I would not have gotten past chapter 1 if I had not had to read that for school.
Right.
But also, I would have missed out on that story because it picks up after chapter 1. Mm-hmm. This one, Emma takes 8 chapters to kind of pick up. But it's very funny. It is so super funny.
Okay.
If you've never seen the movies, any of them, my favorite one is with Gwyneth Paltrow and Jeremy Northam, but Kate Beckinsale did a version. And there's a newer one out, too, which I haven't seen. But Emma and I are going to watch that one because we can't find the one with Gwyneth Paltrow online anywhere. And I probably have it on DVD, but who knows where the DVD player is, because we haven't watched DVDs in a million years. Anyway, it is so funny. Emma honestly means well, but I love how it shows, like, the difference in thinking of upper class person versus someone who might not be as well off. Mm-hmm. And she's so funny because she actually is genuinely a nice person, but her mother passed away when she was like 9 or 10 or something. She's been the mistress of her father's home since she was 12. She's been in charge. Nice. She had a governess, but the governess was as bad as her father and just let her kind of do whatever she wanted to do. So she's spoiled. Right. And they didn't intentionally spoil her to make her into an unlikable person. Mm-hmm. She's just so sweet and adorable that they just let her do whatever she wanted to do. So that has led to some problems, like minor problems in her character,
Yeah.
But not like, they're not really huge issues, except that this person comes in to their society. I kind of don't want to give it away, but I feel like Emma is such an old, it's a 300-year-old story, so, or something like that, 200-year-old story. You should
it's pretty old.
You should probably know the story if you don't. So her governess marries a neighbor. And so, and it's funny because her father keeps calling her Miss Taylor, which is her maiden name, but she's actually Mrs. Weston now, Mrs. Weston. And so Emma's like always correcting him on what her name is. Mr. Weston had a previous wife who passed away a long time ago, and they had a son, and he was a small child when his wife died. And so they had relatives who were better off financially, who offered to take care of him. And at the time, he thought that's what was best because he didn't have a mother. But if he went to live with these relatives, he'd have a father and a mother, so to speak, even though Mr. Weston was his father.
Mm-hmm.
So he allowed them to raise him, and he's been allowed to do whatever he wants in a way. And he's very, very spoiled, but they won't let him go see his father because his aunt she just can't be without him. She just needs him. And so anyway, when Mr. Weston marries Miss Taylor, Frank is their son, his son, comes for a visit. Everyone is like, he really needs to come and see his dad now because he's newly married and it's just the right thing to do. So he comes for a visit. This guy is a bad influence on Emma. He secretly actually has a relationship, or they call it an understanding, with Miss Fairfax, who is the niece of there's Mrs. Bates and her daughter Miss Bates. And Mrs. Bates is the widow of the previous vicar. And Miss Bates never married. She's the aunt of Miss Fairfax. Both of her parents died when she was young, and she too was raised by other people. And she visits her aunt and her grandmother sometimes. She has an understanding with Frank, like they're in love, they want to get married, but she's not wealthy. He is. And back in those days, they wouldn't give you your inheritance if you didn't do what they wanted you to do.
Yeah.
So he's keeping his relationship with her secret. So when he comes to visit his father, Miss Fairfax is there, and he has to pretend like he doesn't really know who she is. And
the drama.
It is very dramatic.
Unrequited love.
And so he strikes up this friendship with Emma. Oh, hold on a second. Pause. My sister just texted me. Okay, not important. Sorry. So he strikes up this friendship with Emma. And it's funny because Emma doesn't want to get married because she takes care of her father. Her sister is married to a family friend, and she's friends with his brother. His brother, Mr. Knightley, he comes and visits all the time. And she just doesn't want to get married because she just wants things to stay the way they are.
Right.
But she thinks in her head, if I ever do marry someone, it would be Frank Churchill because he's the son of Mr. Weston, and it would seem like the natural thing to do. And Mr. Weston wants his son to marry Emma because he loves Emma. Their families are very close. So everyone thinks that there's an understanding between Emma and Frank, but there's not on either part. Not even really on Emma's part. She just kind of thinks about him. In the meantime, she thinks she's such a good matchmaker. She swears it's her great matching that got Miss Taylor married to Mr. Weston in the first place. So now she has this friend Harriet, and no one knows who her father is, and they actually don't know who either one of her parents are, but they're pretty sure that she's just like a charity case. But in Emma's head, she's like, no, she's the daughter of a gentleman, and I'm going to get her married to the best person I can think of. So the vicar in their town is Mr. Elton, and she just swears that Mr. Elton and Harriet would make a great couple. She ruins all, she does a whole lot of messing up in this scenario. And Mr. Elton marries this other lady who's not nice. And anyway, so there's just like there's all these little entanglements, and finally, actually at first, Mr. Elton wanted to marry Emma.
Mm.
So he proposes. She's like, "No, what are you talking about? You're in love with Harriet." And he's like, "Harriet? I never even thought of Harriet except she was your friend."
Emma, you got lots going on in your mind.
She does. She's so funny.
That's funny.
Anyway, it's a really good book. It's really good. If you can read older style writing, which I don't have a problem with that, but it's probably because I grew up reading the King James version of the Bible, so like I'm kind of used to how they talk.
Yeah.
And plus I grew up watching those movies too, and they don't really change how they say it in the movies. They basically take the book and use the book when they use the language. So it's really fun, but if you don't want to read it because of how it's written, you should really watch the movies.
Yeah.
Like the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow and Jeremy Northam, so good. Is that my phone again?
Yeah, probably. Or if there's a he's pushing a toy now. I can hear that too. Or if there's a dramatized version of an audiobook, that would probably
really good.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's just half the book.
Yeah.
That's not even the whole thing.
That's crazy. There's a lot going on in that story.
There's gypsies. She's trying to get Harriet married off to Frank now.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
I'm glad you ended up enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because I know when we first talked about it, you were like, so boring.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
I'm glad I ended up I was trying to persevere. I was like,
right.
I really like the movie. There has to be something about this book.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, in the movies, like you said, they reference the books because of the older written language. Mm-hmm. So like they don't necessarily change a whole bunch with those. So that's really good. But it's like, man, there's some things that are just so different.
Yeah.
Even classics, like I watched The Haunting of Hill House.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought I would probably like that book. That show is so different. So different. First of all, it's scary. Scary. And classic horror, spooky stories are not actually that scary. They probably were back then, but they're not very chilling now.
Right.
But like when I read it, I was like, I mean, it's good. It's just like I really had a different idea of what was going to happen, and it's so boring compared to what I had in mind.
Well, and you didn't like Pride and Prejudice.
I did. Yeah. Well, I DNF'd that. I finished Haunting of Hill House. I don't remember why I DNF'd Pride and Prejudice other than I just was not vibing with it.
I don't think you could follow it because of the style that it was written in.
Sometimes that's hard for me. Sometimes that's hard. It's not you can read that language. It's just like you have to sit there and be patient with yourself and like because you got to figure out what they're actually saying.
Right.
And if you're not going to do that, then you're not going to have a fun time.
Right.
So it's like
I think you should listen to
dramatized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I see, but I would probably need to get Audible again because there's a lot of dramatized versions on Audible, which is how I listened to that other one. I can't. Northanger Abbey.
Yeah.
Loved Northanger Abbey. And Treasure Island as well, but I think I would have enjoyed reading that physically anyway.
Well, and I also think Treasure Island, though I think it's probably written in a similar time period,
Mm-hmm.
the British have a different style of writing than Americans. I don't know. Maybe Treasure Island was written by a British person, but I think I've read Treasure Island, and I just feel like the style is a little bit different.
Yeah.
From Northanger Abbey and
easier to consume.
Yeah, I feel like.
Why can't I think of Robert Louis Stevenson wrote Treasure Island. I was like, let me finish my sentence. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm so glad you're enjoying Emma. Because it started off kind of rough. I'm glad you persevered.
Thank you.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
He was Scottish.
Okay. What have I finished? I had to have talked about it on the 10th because I finished it on the 9th, was Dark Matter by Michelle Paver, which was the spooky ghost story of the researchers staying somewhere in the Arctic. And
yes,
somewhere that is very untouched by the rest of the world. But something was there. Something lurked in the night, and that was pretty spooky. I thought that was pretty good. So I know I already talked about that. I don't know if I went in detail or not, but I liked that book. It was scary. I gave it a 5-star rating. It was pretty good. The ending was not how I anticipated, but that was a okay thing. That's an okay thing. Can be.
It wasn't a letdown.
Right. It was just like, oh, okay. All right. That was good though. It was very cold. Oh, it was so cold and creepy. You're never going to catch me somewhere that cold, first of all.
No.
Which leads us into, I finished Road of Bones by Christopher Golden, which was the book club book that we read this past Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I got like halfway through this book. And I liked it. And my mom said she liked it, but I think she's just trying to make me happy.
Oh.
Because this was a book I had in our Tupperware thing.
Yeah.
For October, and it is a horror novel. And at the end of our little meeting, I was like, just out of curiosity, how many of you actually like to read horror, like, regularly? Like, one person raised their hand, and I knew that person was going to raise their hand. And I was like, that's what I thought. Just curious. And that's fine. That is totally fine. But I got halfway through this book, and I was like, they are not going to like this book. They are not going to like this book. And that's fine. I was excited to hear all the bad things they had to say about it. Like, I thought it was going to be so funny. Because I think it's interesting. I liked it. I like horror. And it got supernatural elements in it, and I was like, oh, that's too far-fetched for them. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's too far-fetched. I'm going to read the synopsis, or I'm going to try my best. Okay. And I will agree, there was some things in here that happened, and I was like, that was sort of stupid, or that has no real relevance to the story. I don't know why it's even there, whatever. But overall, I had a good time. An American documentarian travels a haunted highway across the frozen tundra of Siberia. Surrounded by barren trees in a snow-covered wilderness with a dim, dusky sky forever overhead, Siberia's... What did I just say?
Siberia.
Okay, that's what I thought. Why can't I say it now? Siberia's Kolyma Highway is 1,200 miles of gravel-packed permafrost within driving distance of the Arctic Circle. A narrow path where drivers face such challenging conditions as icy surfaces, limited visibility, and an average temperature of 60 degrees below zero.
Wow.
You'll never catch me there. Y'all are stronger than me. Fatal car accidents are common. But motorists are not the only victims of the highway. Known as the Road of Bones, it is a massive graveyard for the former Soviet Union's Gulag prisoners.
Oh.
Yeah. Hundreds of thousands of people worked to death and left where their bodies fell, consumed by the frozen elements and plowed beneath the permafrost road. How sad, isn't it? Fascinated by the history, documentary... Yeah, sure. A producer, Felix Teigland... I'm like, that's technically right, whatever. Teigland is in Russia to drive the highway, envisioning a new series capturing life and death on the Road of Bones, with a ride to the town of Ankust, the coldest place on Earth, collecting ghost stories and local legends along the way. Only when Teague and his team reach their destination, they find an abandoned town, save one catatonic 9-year-old girl, and a pack of predatory wolves, faster and smarter than any wild animals should be. Pursued by the otherworldly beasts, Teague's companions confront even more uncanny and inexplicable phenomena along the Road of Bones, as if the ghosts of Stalin's victims were haunting them. It is a harrowing journey that will push Teague beyond endurance and force him to confront the sins of his past. That is such a long synopsis. Yeah. So they're driving there. They pick up, and they already, Teague is like our main character.
Mm-hmm.
He is so dumb. He is so dumb. He's like one of the most annoying characters I've ever read. Like, he's so dumb. He means well, but he's kind of an idiot. Don't you spoil it.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. I don't care. But he makes the dumbest decisions, and it's like, your survival skills are
not good.
Very minimal. So they're driving on this road. They're going to meet their guide for this area at a gas station, a very isolated gas station. Along this road, there's a lot of isolation, and you've heard how cold it is. And you open up with him falling asleep at the wheel.
Oh.
On this road. And then having the nerve to be irritated with his passenger who was irritated at him for falling asleep on the road. Teague, you don't need to drive. It's fine. Plus, like, it is so cold there. If you turn the car off and it's not in a garage, the fuel lines will freeze. You can't start the car again.
Oh.
Then you will freeze to death.
Oh.
Like, you can't, God forbid you wreck your car, because if you can't get it moving again, and God forbid it turns off, like, you're stuck. You're done. You're cooked, as they say. Like, it's over. And they get to their this little gas station to pick up their tour guide guy. He's a cool guy. His name's Caskill. Cool fella. Funny guy. Then they drive for like several more hours to get to this isolated town, which is where Caskill's family live. He doesn't live there, but he's gonna, take them there, communicate with the locals for them, help them find certain spots for good footage for their series, give them more information, all the tour guide things. They get there and nobody is there. It is a very small town, but it is empty, and it's snowy, it's dark, and I'm like, this is creepy. I'm gonna go home. See you later. I'm catching a flight back. So they were like looking around. Caskill puts them, before they realize that the town is abandoned, Caskill puts them in a house that they like just use whenever for visitors. Like, they just, that's just where they can stay. And then he comes knocking on their door. He's like, everyone's gone. My family's gone. And they're like, what are you talking about? Where is everybody? He's like, I don't know. They're not here. Nobody's in any of these houses. Nobody's in any of these buildings. Everyone's gone. Like, dinner's still on the table. Disappeared. So they're like, okay, calm down, Caskill. We'll help you look around for a little bit. And worst case scenario, we're going to have to call local law enforcement, whatever. Go back, get help, see what's going on. They're looking around, and they get to someone's house. They go through the house looking for everybody. And they get to the back door. And this was like, I had to stop reading because I'm not going to convey how spooky it was. I'm just not. But it's dark, and they get there, and they're going through this house looking for people. There's dinner still on the table. There's like a radio still playing music. Like, everyone just disappeared.
That's so weird.
And the back door is wide open, and there's snow coming in the house, and you just see people's footprints just leaving into the snow, into the dark forest. And I was like, peace out. See you later, alligator. And so that was so creepy to me. I was like, well, that was a good start to the story. Let's end there for the night. But then they find the little girl. They find a little girl in like a closet, and she's catatonic. Not speaking, not doing nothing, not saying anything helpful because of whatever trauma she just went through. And it's Caskill's niece. So he's like, okay, well, here's a relative of mine. That's great. Where's everybody else? So they're like, okay, we got to get the girl back to someone else, to society. We can get people in here. He's like, okay. So they go to leave, and then these wolves show up. And like this creepy, I think they call them the Parnay, but like an evil forest spirit thing. Oh. And he comes out of the forest holding like a wolf's head. And I was like, no, leave the girl. Like, so
save yourself.
Yeah. So this story it's like this big of a book. It is so short, but there was so much happening in this story. It was literally like so gory. I know. It's
I don't know what's wrong with me. I slept good.
I'm glad. Me too.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I never told you about my dream. Anyway, I'll tell you that in a minute. I'll tell everybody. Why not? So um, it. I don't know what I was gonna say. It's gory. It is so gory. After a few things, I was like, Becky would not want to read this book. And
I wouldn't want to see the film adaptation
either.
No,
it was like bloody and gory. But I asked everybody at the thing. It was fine for me. I can acknowledge it was nasty, but like it's fine for me. And I was like, "What did y'all think it was too gory or anything?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Okay." But
you're in a book club with serial killers,
apparently. So it's nasty, gory. They end up trying to leave. You know, they want to like hightail it out of there. So it ends up basically just being like the worst road trip you could ever think of. This entire story. I was like, man, talk about an awful road trip, guys. So it's supernatural. It was gory. It's very short. There's a few plot points that I don't think made a whole lot of sense. I was sort of like, I don't even know why you mentioned this. It has nothing to do with the rest of the story, but whatever. So I still enjoyed it. I had a good time. Then I read...
Wait. So how did everyone else in the book club feel about it?
Oh, I mean, they didn't like it.
Oh, they didn't like it?
Not really, no. There was one woman who we actually carpool with her. She used to read Stephen King a lot. Mm-hmm. So she was like, I mean, I liked it because it was kind of Stephen King-ish. I mean, I liked Stephen King. And my mom said she liked it. And she's going to listen to this. It's okay if you didn't like it. But she doesn't like a lot of supernatural stuff. Mm-hmm. So I think that was really like I said, far-fetched for them. Mm-hmm. So, but the rest of them were like, yeah, we didn't really like it. I was like, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Once the wolves came out and they were supernatural beings, I kind of figured you were not going to like it. When they were started walking upright and stuff, no. Anyway, so yeah, I liked it. I mean, I was excited though. I called my mom after she finished it. She finished it like 30 minutes after me, and I was like getting her to tell me everything, and we were talking about it. And I was like, I cannot wait to hear all the things they've got to say about this book. This book was a wild ride. Oh, it was funny. I also finished on audiobook Fantasticland by by Mike Bokoven. That one was really good. That one was the one where it's told basically in interviews. It's about this theme park in Florida, fictional theme park in Florida that gets hit by a really bad hurricane, and they were left for like weeks without rescue because they were supposed to be able to survive with all the food and water and medical supplies that they actually had there. That like there was a plan in place, like they should have been fine. It was just employees of the park, and everybody kept saying, well, they should be fine, so we don't need they're not priority, we need to go to this town, whatever. So they were left for like, I thought it was only like a week and a half, it's like a month or something, and they get crazy. So it's really cool if you listen to it on audio though, because it's told in like interviews of like the survivors, law enforcement, the people who designed the park, whatever. It's interesting. And well, I mean, that's really the synopsis. I don't need to read it. Good. So it was wild though. It was wild. It was also gory. I think Road of Bones was a little worse on the gore level, but it was also gory. They just go crazy. They end up like isolating themselves in different groups, and they all get like tribe names and stuff. Oh. And like they lose their freaking minds, Becky.
That's
like, you know, we could all just get along. What is your problem? Like, it's literally, you think, and they're committing all these crimes. Like, they're killing each other. You're in a theme park. It was a hurricane. The rest of the world's still going on. You're going to go to jail. Do you know that? Do you know that? Like, stupid. So, yeah, it was a wild ride. The ending, it felt like true crime. Like, it felt like I was watching true crime, and the ending made me, like, tear up.
Oh.
Yeah. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Then I read The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I DNF'd that a while ago, a long time ago, like right. over a year ago. I tried to read this, and this time I persevered.
You didn't like it any better than the last time?
It was fine. It was fine. I don't know what I was expecting going into it, because I know the same people who directed and produced Haunting of Hill House did The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is The Turn of the Screw. I knew it wasn't going to be the same thing. But but it did help that I had seen that, because I could imagine the characters better.
Mm-hmm.
The language was fine. I kind of like what we were saying. Like, you just had to pay attention, you know? Like, it's not like a popcorn thriller. It's just you have to pay attention to what's going on. And the language was fine. The story was fine. It was a little boring. I don't know. I got to the end and I was like, oh, okay. You know? like this governess has to go, or she gets brought onto this house, and she's gonna be in charge of these children, Miles and Flora. Their actual guardian is off somewhere. Their uncle is in charge of them, but he's like, don't message me about anything. he's like, you take care of everything. You have complete jurisdiction over what happens with these children. She's like, all right, whatever. And they're easy charges. Like, that's fine. Until one night she's like, Miles, it's dark. Why are you outside staring at the house? You know, like, what are you doing? And Flora's like hiding in her bedroom. Like, Flora, go to bed. Like, what are you doing? So it's like weird. She's like, what's going on? And then she sees people peering in the house.
Oh.
And she asks the maid about it, and turns out that's like the old governess and a guy, but I don't know why he was even there. I don't remember what his I don't know why he was there.
His occupation, his role.
His role. But the maid's like, but those people died. They're dead. So like, they're ghosts. And she's watching them, and she's like, oh, okay. Well, she's like, oh, now I'm not scared of the ghosts. Like, I've confronted the ghosts. But why are they here? And why are they staring in the windows? They want to get to Miles and Flora. So she works with the maid to try and discover why they're there and why they seem to want to take Miles and Flora away. And it's just kind of boring. It's just, I don't want to say hokey, because that's not right either. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I didn't see the ending coming. When the ending, I will say I wasn't too impressed, but I didn't see it coming. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, all right. And then that was the end of the book. It was a very abrupt ending, too. Oh. I mean, it was all right. I'm glad I read it.
It was probably a worthy read when it was written.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Well, and you know what, though? I think I did like it more than The Haunting of Hill House. So, there's that. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I read it. But yeah, it was, at one point I was sort of like almost rushing through it.
Gotta get done.
I was like, come on, what's happening? What's going on in this story? Come on. And yeah, so there's that. On Everend, Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera finally came back up, because I started reading it and then it disappeared.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I was reading it through the library. It's in the audiobook through the library, and then I was like, you know what? It's on Everend, and I'm about to run out of my time with the library borrow, so I sent it back. Went to get it on Everend, and then it was gone. And I was like, oh, okay. So now it's back, and I'm listening to it. It's also, I think, on Kindle Unlimited. So
you're like, wait a minute, I could have just...
Yeah. But it's fun to listen to this one, because Listen for the Lie is a podcast in this story. Mm-hmm. And the chapters alternate between this woman, I know I've said this before, who cannot remember if she murdered her friend. And everybody in the town thinks she did, but she's like, genuinely, don't remember. Maybe I did. And I'm like, stop saying that. So it's her chapters, and then it goes to the podcast, mm-hmm. and the music plays and stuff. And it's really fun. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. I haven't listened to it. Audiobooks are really kind of falling on me lately. Falling from me lately. I'm not being able to like sit there and listen. So I'm like, oh, whatever. So I'm listening to that. Then I am reading on my Kindle The Infection by Craig DeLouie. Mm-hmm. Which is a horror series, actually, but it's a zombie series. So I'm not very far. I've not prioritized it. I've barely prioritized anything, it feels like, because I just haven't had time, I guess. I don't know. Every time the time comes up, I'm like, I'm going to go to sleep. So, it's good, though. I'm literally only a couple chapters in. You're following this group of survivors that is trying to survive during a zombie apocalypse situation. That's it. That's all I've got. And, then I actually started Blood Red by James A. Moore.
Okay.
And I have now DNF'd it.
Oh.
Isn't that sad? I don't like his writing.
Sorry, James.
Oh, I have been holding that microphone for a long time.
Yes, you have.
So y'all are gonna have to deal with the buzz.
I'm sorry that you've had to hold it for so long.
My hand. Ah! So I started reading this, and it's about this small town in Rhode Island, and we're coming up on Halloween, so, there's colored leaves everywhere, there's pumpkins on people's porches, and it's spooky season. And this man shows up in this town who doesn't come out during the day, who's very secluded.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a vampire?
He's a vampire. I mean, it's not said that he's a vampire, but, he's a vampire.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. He's gotta be a vampire. So, it's told from, you bounce around in each chapter from, 5 different people's perspective. And I'm normally okay with that, but I was just like, we're doing too much bouncing. There's too much bouncing. I'm not... And some of the things that these characters are doing is a little promiscuous. Yeah. I was like, wow, this is getting crazy. And I know, that's the thing that's well known. Vampire books, there's typically going to be some kind of intimate scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting some of it. It's not super intense. Okay, let me just say that. It's really not, that bad. It's not, it's not smut. I'm not reading smut.
Right.
I mean, I'm not reading it at all. I went ahead and DNF'd it. But... But I was a little surprised at some of the scenes. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, then. Hopefully Stetson doesn't pick this up and learn how to read all of a sudden. But you're just following these, 5 very different people, but they're all within this small town, and their lives, overlap, and they are all going to have to face this threat of this vampire guy that has moved into this town, which, again, it never said he's a vampire, but he's a vampire. And but I just was like, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. Too much hopping around. I'm just not, maybe because Halloween is over. Maybe that's my problem, but I'm not feeling it. So I picked this up. So yeah, I'm starting. So all that to finally get to, yes, I am reading All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. This is my bookmark in the book. And I'm enjoying it. I'm a little disappointed on this, but yeah. Because there's in that Earthling Halloween series,
mm-hmm.
which Goblin was 13 or something.
Right.
James A. Moore has 4 books in that series.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, maybe the others are better. I don't know. And that's dumb to say. Obviously, he's probably a very good author. It's just, I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I know? So yeah, that's where I'm at. Don't know if I'll pick Blood Red back up again. Maybe next Halloween. I don't know.
Or if one of you emails her and tells her she's crazy for not liking it.
Get past the first 4 chapters, bro. You'll love it.
That's funny.
I mean, it was just maybe we should be following 3 people. Because it's this little snippet, this little snippet, this little snippet, and then constantly, though, and I just wasn't feeling it. So, I don't know what else to say about that. So sorry. That's it. That finally, I'm done.
I did look up why Emma was published, or why it was separated in 3 parts. Originally, it was published in 3 volumes, and it says that was a standard practice for novels in the 19th century. So, That's why it's in 3 parts.
Okay.
It was originally 3 separate publications.
That makes sense.
And now you know.
That makes sense. Well,
that's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for listening as always, Kindred Spirits. It's wonderful to know that there are so many of you in the world. Thank you for continuing to support us in our growth and our changes that we're making, our upgrades, if you will. If you haven't gone online to watch any of our videos, we do have 8 full episodes out. Plus, we have a special episode, which we really should have recorded more. But honestly, I feel like until we get people that are doing more than one view of stuff, that it's pointless to make extra special things.
Yeah, I understand. I know what you mean.
So maybe if we get more views, you'll see more special fun things. And there's also some outtakes. Oh, he went to sleep. I don't remember how many outtakes are on there, but there are outtakes from every single episode. I just don't know if they're all posted.
Except the first episode. We never did outtakes for the first one.
I didn't send them to you?
I don't think so.
Oh, I did them.
And did you ever resend episode 6 outtakes, or?
I thought I did.
I don't know. I don't think I got those. Well,
so we're missing 1 and 6, and that's my fault because
yeah.
I definitely did those. I just didn't send them. But anyway, so we do have some outtakes on there too. So there's plenty of videos to watch. Plus, Brooke uploaded all of the first 2 seasons on there. So if you're just tuning in and you haven't actually listened to the first 2 seasons, or you've listened to a couple here or there, they're all on YouTube as well. Mm-hmm. And you can just go on there and listen and watch there. And there's like, I don't know how many people are subscribed to us now on Spotify or Pandora or any of those, but I know that a long time ago we looked and they were like 150 subscribers.
That's so nice. Sorry.
That did sound so pleasant. But if all 150 of you could go onto YouTube and subscribe and like and comment, that'd be great. We have 32 subscribers, which is actually very cool. I would just like to see an uptick.
Yeah.
To maybe 100. That'd be so cool if we had 100 subscribers to start off with. And then, of course, we are on TikTok, and Miss Tracy is doing our TikTok account. Are you also posting some things on TikTok?
No.
No, just her? Okay.
Yeah, she's just doing TikTok. I'm probably going to go ahead and give her the Instagram, too, because something happened with my phone. Oh. I went to post things, and I'm having an issue with...
It's not doing what you want it to do.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to just, like, log out and give her the login, because it's...
But I think we have 100 followers on TikTok now. Mm-hmm. So this is really getting exciting.
Woo, woo. Thanks for listening.
Yes. So if all the 100 people who follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, if you guys will also go over and follow us on YouTube. I mean, if you don't do YouTube, that's fine. I understand. I'm not trying to bully anybody into doing that. But if you do watch things on YouTube, if you'll go over and follow us and like and comment and all that good stuff, that'd be really cool, because we are trying to, again, we mentioned this on our very first podcast, we want this to be like our job. Mm-hmm. And it'd be so much easier if we were making some money, so I could either go part-time with my current job or just quit, so that I could focus on actually editing and doing all these extra fun things that we're trying to do. It's really difficult to find time to work a full-time job, mother, clean, edit, and all that. So I for me personally, it would be great if I could get paid to do the editing and all that. But I know we're going to get there slowly but surely, and we appreciate every single one of you that have been along for the ride from day one. Thank you so much for listening. We do have merchandise. One day I'd love for us to have a shop for you to visit and order from. But for now, if you'll email us and let us know what you want, we'll let you know how much it is, and we'll get it shipped to you. Miss Tracy's in charge of that too. So thankful that we have Miss Tracy helping us with a lot of this stuff. Sideways Sheriff, check him out. He's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Does he have a TikTok? That'd be cool.
Yes.
He does have a TikTok?
I don't think so.
Oh, he should.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I should know this. I think he does.
Who?
He doesn't do TikTok.
Oh, he
so
should.
I think he had one, and his mom would post on it. Like I think she made.
That's
I'm sorry,
funny.
I think she made the TikTok.
That's funny.
And wanted to post
Your
on
mom
it.
does yours, and
I
his
know.
mom does his.
But I don't think either of them have bothered to do TikTok. He does Instagram, but
check out Instagram and Facebook, and of course YouTube for Sideways Sheriff.
I should know that.
Support him because he supports us, and just thank you for this journey that we're on, for being with us and participating. Is very exciting, and I think that's like a shortened version of what I normally say. Until next time. Oh, wait, before I say that. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh,
when this comes out, Thanksgiving will be over and done with. Yeah. But I hope you had a good one. And until next time, stay happily booked.